Okay, let's get back to packing. So now it's time to pack our items in our packing cubes. I am only using 3 of them today. I'm going to have the biggest one for our bottoms. So I am going to actually compress this one down because it's not as full. This medium-sized one for our tops. Now this one is going to be too full to compress, so we're going to keep it just like this, and that's perfectly fine. And then we're going to put the winter accessories in this one and the gloves. And this one we should definitely be able to compress. So now it's time to pack our luggage, and I will be packing in an expandable carry-on. That's very important when we're buying a bunch of things from Christmas markets. So this is the small carry-on from Quince, but the expandable version. So it's still within the 45 linear inch allowance, and it's only 6.4 pounds. But if this expansion isn't enough, don't worry, I have another solution that I'm going to pack inside as well. I've traveled with this bag several times and it's still in such good condition. So if you guys have seen my packing videos before, you know I always put things between the handles. So on this trip, we're going to have a travel umbrella, very important. That packing solution for on the way home, I'm going to talk about that right now. So you guys have seen me talk about foldy bags. They do fold up this small, but they do get to be this big and they expand to get even bigger. So I'm going to pack this, but I'm not going to fold it the way that it's intended to be folded. So instead, I just lay it really flat and put it underneath my packing cubes, especially because I probably won't need it until the end of the trip. And now we have our 2 Epicka compression cubes. So we're gonna put this one down at the bottom and this one up here at the top. And then you'd think that we would be done with this side, but I'm actually going to put my pajamas right here because this is the type of trip where we are constantly moving and I want easy access to my pajamas at all times. And then we have this compression pad and it does have a zipper. Because I'm going to constantly be going to markets and purchasing things, I'm going to bring just a little tote bag. So I'm just going to fold it up and place it in here. It takes up almost no space. So this side is obviously fully packed. Now we're going to pack this side. And the first thing I'm going to put in here is our compression cube that has the 2 scarves, the 2 hats, and the pair of gloves. And then of course our toiletry bag, and as always, my toiletry bag has anything I need to get ready for the day, but also first aid and jewelry. We are going to pack the sneakers, but I am going to put them in a shoe bag. Oh, and I have my socks packed in here too. And this is going to be it for in here. I can definitely squish these down and have a little bit more space, but that space is going to be something that I value once I am coming home with all of the new stuff. Now you're probably thinking, where are you packing your underwear? I'm going to pack those in these 2 zippered mesh pockets. Could I put them in a packing cube? Of course I could, but this is going to take up a little bit less space. And really that is it for this carry-on. And of course I would pack a personal item to go with this. And that's where I would have my tech bag, my purse with everything I need in it, a pair of sunglasses, and of course the liquids bag that I need to go through security at airports, and maybe some snacks. And that's it, you guys. 1 carry-on for a week-long trip throughout Europe to go to all the different Christmas markets. Even though we're bopping around to a whole bunch of different cities, and even though it's going to be some chilly weather, we were still able to do it in a carry-on with some room to spare and the option to expand and bring an extra bag home once we've done a ton of shopping. Now, what's the big takeaway from this video? That cold weather does not mean big luggage.